This year alone, about 2 million people will be diagnosed with cancer, according to the American Cancer Society, many of them with friends and family who are determined to join them in the fight. But what kind of support do they need? Lorraine Frazier is the dean of the Columbia University School of Nursing. She became a patient herself after being diagnosed with breast cancer back in 2022. She underwent a double mastectomy, chemotherapy, and radiation treatment. Now she is opening up about what helped her the most along her recovery journey. Dean Frazier joins me now. It's so good to see you, and I'm glad to hear that you are feeling well and doing well.
Yes.
Take us back to the beginning, when you got your diagnosis and what that was like for you, but also your loved ones.
You know, I found out about my diagnosis. First of all, thank you for having me here, Vicki.
Of course.
The way people typically find out today, and that was on my phone. Wow. A lot of time we find out before our providers find out, and there's lots of language and lots of terms that are frightening. And like everybody else, you think of cancer, you think of dying, right?
Of course.
And things have changed today. So much, the research and the treatment, it's different than it was 5 years or 10 or 20 years ago. And today, people tend to do very well. In fact, you and I were talking, you can be healthier than you've ever been after cancer treatment.
What do people need to know about showing up for a loved one when they get a diagnosis like that and when they're going through a prognosis like the one you had?
You know, listen, my husband, my family, my brother calling me every day were so important. Nature was important. People who don't have families can journal. You know, everybody's different, but the one thing that every cancer patient feels is they're at the end looking into a desert alone. No matter what you understand, they're going through this journey alone. So what was helpful for me is for someone who'd been on that journey before to lead me through. And I found that person through an email. I barely knew them, but I knew they had.
This was a cancer survivor.
Yes. And she called me, she emailed me. When I was down, I get a text from her. But it's critical that you connect with someone who's been through what you've been through, because you go alone unless you do that. And today, we have the ability to connect you. CanCare can connect you with anybody with your diagnosis in the United States. Your cancer centers can connect you. So although everybody helps, that is what I found and what people find to be very important.
So finding those folks in a survivor network, even those ones you may not actually know in the beginning, can be kind of a lifeline.
Yes, because they haven't been there, right?
Yeah. I mean, you are actually the dean of the School of Nursing, so you have this medical background.
Yes.
What else did you learn on this journey that you now share with other people who've gotten a cancer diagnosis?
I have learned the importance of being present, not being on a treadmill anymore. I live every day intentionally and gratefully and enjoy my life so much more. I stay very healthy. I partner with those healthcare professionals.
Dean Lorraine Schwartz, we appreciate it. We're so glad that you are on the road to recovery. Thanks for your time today.
Thank you. Thank you, Vicki.
Keep it right here, folks. Much more news straight ahead. You are watching NBC News Daily.